Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Whirlpool refrigerator drive shaft sleeve. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new drive shaft sleeve. The drive shaft sleeve is mounted on the top of the ice auger drive shaft. The main reason to be changing it out is if it's worn out and the drive shaft is moving around, causing noise. To get to the part, we have to open up the freezer door. Now that we have the door open, we can take the ice bucket off. There's a button on the side that you have to push. Once you have that pushed, you can lift up on it, pull the ice bucket off, and set it aside. Now that we have the bucket out, we have to take the holder out. We're just going to use a 1/4-inch socket with a ratchet to take out the screws. Once you have both screws out, you can lift the holder out, and then we can see the sleeve right here. It's on the shaft. We're going to have to lift up on the shaft with the pliers in order to get it out so we can take the sleeve off. If the drive shaft doesn't come up, you may have to shake it around a little bit to break it free. But once you get it out, you can lift it up. And we're going to take this seal off and set that aside so we don't lose it. Then we can take the drive shaft all the way out, and the sleeve is located here on the end of the drive shaft. If it's stuck on there with rust, you may have to put some penetrating oil down in here and then tap it off if it won't come off. So we're going to grab a screwdriver and a hammer and tap this off. To get the sleeve off, we're just going to tap it off. If you have to turn it and do different sides to work it down the shaft, you can do that so it doesn't get stuck. Once you have it work free, you can pull it off the shaft. Here's the old drive shaft sleeve next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. Before you put the new sleeve on the drive shaft, you want to make sure you clean everything up with a wire brush. And we made a mark where the old one was mounted. It's about 1 inch down from the end. And when you're putting the sleeve on, one side of it is actually labeled, it says top. So you want to make sure that you put that on, so when you mount the drive shaft, it's going to be on the top. So we're just going to line it up and start it with a rubber hammer. Once you have it on as far as you can get it, we're going to take a deep well 12mm socket and tap it down to our mark. Once you have it tapped all the way down to the mark, we can put it back into the refrigerator. To put the drive shaft back in, we're just going to slowly lower it down. If it doesn't go down all the way, you have to turn it a little bit to get it to drop down and engage with the motor. Once you have it engaged with the motor and all the way down, you can put the seal back on. Just have to carefully press this down around the sleeve. And then we can put the holder back on. And then we're going to use the 1/4-inch socket with the ratchet to put the screws in. Now that we have the holder on, we can put the ice bucket back on. To put the bucket back on, all you have to do is line it up and make sure it locks into place. Once you have it mounted on the door, you can close the freezer door, plug the refrigerator back in, and make sure it starts to cool. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.